credit to Blackburn, they played very, very well. It was a really, really hard-fought game, entertaining, quite end-to-end, and yeah, they made a good account of themselves, but thankfully, we've managed to get the job done. Nothing exemplary, just job done. Like, nothing more, nothing less, really. And yeah, we had to fight back from going behind, and we weren't really rattled by going behind. In previous games, particularly earlier in the season, previous seasons under Louis van Gaal Moyes, when we've went behind, I don't know, the squad have just looked deplenished, like as though the game's already lost. But we didn't even look as though we'd went behind in terms of our mentality. We pulled it back, but it's a fantastic goal to take the lead. I mean, Jose Mourinho's even clapping at Blackburn for it. Brilliant. I think it's Emenez into... Oh my God, I've completely forgot his name. But anyway, it's a stunning finish. Smalling was caught defending there. He was ball watching. Very, very poor defending there. Him and Darmian had a bit of a nightmare in defence. One player who probably won't get much love, I suppose, is Ashley Young, but I thought he was terrific today in that right back spot. Didn't really put a foot wrong. Stopped a few of their better chances, I would say, before they actually became anything, and had a couple of decent runs and won us a few free kicks in the corner. And yeah, he was pretty solid, to be fair. But we get the equaliser, and it's a fantastic ball from Mkhitaryan. I'm not sure what Blackburn's defenders are doing, though. They're like 30 yards apart, but still terrific ball. And Marcus Rashford with brilliant composure to take it past the goalkeeper and slot it in to make it 1-1. And then after the break, the game was kind of in spells. Like, it was 10-15 minute period where we'd be on top, and then a 10-15 minute period where Blackburn would be on top. And I think Jose Mourinho recognised this even before the game, because he put a ridiculously strong bench out today, and we used it to full effect. Pogba and Ibrahimovic both subbed on, and lo and behold, I think it's 13 minutes later, Pogba with his traditional, usual pinpoint accurate 50 plus yard ball straight to Ibrahimovic, and he literally waits for about 8 seconds, doesn't touch the ball. The defenders thought he was offside, but by the time they're running back, Ibra's literally patiently waiting for the ball to drop, and it's a perfect deft finish. I was watching the Spurs game, and they had earlier, and they had Dimitar Berbatov in the studio, and it just reminded me of the type of thing he did in the Premier League and still did when he was at Monaco. It just, that definition of a lazy striker, just knows when to be, like, what to do and when to be where you know what I mean. Like, literally, Ibrahimovic just took one touch and it's in 2-1. And Blackburn had a disallowed goal in the 87th minute, correctly ruled off for offside. Romero, probably his only mistake I've seen him make for us in his last 12 games, to be fair. He's been really, really solid, but the ball slipped out of his hand. Still made a good double save, and then when they eventually did get the ball in the net, that was because their offside player had put it in. So a 2-1 win, and we're into the quarterfinals. So that's the EFL Cup final, the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. The draw is pretty much, straight away we could be getting Spurs, we could be getting Chelsea. Trying to think of the other teams in it. Of course, there's Lincoln, there's Middlesbrough, there's a couple of other teams, and then Sutton or Arsenal tomorrow. I reckon we're going to get Middlesbrough. I reckon we'll get like a middle tier team. I don't think we'll get one of the top ones. I don't think we'll get Lincoln or Sutton. I mean, you never know. They might beat Arsenal. Who knows? But yeah, we'll see. And I'm really not that bothered who we get, to be fair. It's the quarterfinals now, and yeah, I really think we can win at least 2 trophies this season. We're still in Europa League, 3-0 win over St Etienne. We've got to play the return leg on a Wednesday, which is pretty odd for Europa League. But anyhow, quarterfinals of this competition, final of the EFL Cup, and we're 2 points off third, I think. So yeah, it's pretty good, and let's just keep this momentum going and have a very successful start to the Jose Mourinho era.